right, let's dive into this Digi-Cardzz thing today.
Okay.
They're a digital marketing company.
Right.
But they're doing some pretty, how should I put this, interesting things.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've got their website and some notes about something called horsing around estates that we're going to get into later.
Sounds intriguing.
Yeah. So we'll see what that's all about.
Mm-hmm.
But right off the bat, their tagline caught my eye.
Oh, what is it?
It says, saving the environment while gaining you more exposure.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, so it seems like they're trying to be eco-friendly.
Yeah, definitely seems that way.
While still, doing the whole marketing thing.
Right. Got to get that exposure.
Exactly.
And they're claiming to be the first digital marketing company to have a digital store.
Yeah, that's what really got me interested.
What does that even mean?
Right. What is a digital store for marketing services?
Yeah, is it just a fancy way of listing their services online?
I mean, maybe.
Or is there something more to it?
It looks like they've kind of set it up like an e-commerce site.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can get monthly subscriptions for ongoing support.
Okay.
Or one-time contracts for specific projects.
Makes sense.
And it even looks like they might have some physical products too.
Interesting.
Oh, and get this. They have a Digi-Cardzz gardening service.
Wait, what?
Yeah, gardening.
I did not see that coming.
Me neither. Not exactly what you'd expect from a digital marketing company.
No, not at all.
Maybe they're doing something with like digital garden design or something. Like augmented reality plant identification.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Or maybe it's just a completely separate thing they're using their platform to promote.
It could be.
So let's get into some of their core offerings.
Okay, sounds good.
They have digital business cards, which seem to be a big part of their thing.
Ah, yeah, those are pretty popular these days.
And they're really pushing the eco-friendly angle.
Yeah, makes sense. Saving paper.
Right, and they're all about QR codes.
Which, I mean, that makes sense for sharing contact info quickly.
Yeah, you can link to online profiles and all that.
Plus, they offer animation and customization options.
So you can make them look all fancy.
Exactly.
It's interesting how they're tying sustainability with this whole tech approach.
Yeah, QR codes are definitely having a moment.
For sure. Okay, next up, they have web construction.
Okay, what does that entail?
It looks pretty comprehensive.
Like what?
They do SEO, graphic design, content creation, analytics.
Wow, the whole package.
Yeah, and they even claim a 150% organic growth target.
150%? That's ambitious.
Yeah, pretty bold claim.
Wonder how they plan to achieve that.
That's probably where their marketing consultations come in.
Ah, right.
They talk about personalized plans and organic growth.
So it sounds like a more long-term strategy.
Yeah, not just quick fixes.
Makes sense.
All right, let's move on to social media management.
Okay.
Which, I mean, who doesn't need that these days?
Pretty much essential for any business.
Exactly.
So what platforms are they working with?
They've got the usual suspects: TikTok, Facebook, X.
Yeah.
Twitter,
Right.
Instagram, and Threads.
Okay, standard stuff.
But then they also mention e-commerce integration, scheduling tools, even customer support.
So they're not just posting stuff, they're managing the whole operation.
Yeah, seems like it.
Okay, now for the weird stuff.
Right, buckle up.
Hit me.
ATM services vape vending machines.
What?
Yeah, you heard that right.
That's so random.
I know, right? It's like they're trying to be a one-stop shop for everything.
Maybe they're targeting business owners who want extra income streams.
Yeah, could be.
Like passive income from vending machines.
Exactly.
Wow, that's wild.
I know, right? They even talk about setting them up for their clients.
So they handle the whole process.
Looks like it.
Okay, what else do we have?
Okay, how about digital athlete cards?
Digital athlete cards. What are those?
They're like digital resumes for athletes.
Oh, interesting.
They have QR codes that link to huddle film, photos, stats.
So recruiters can easily check them out.
Yeah, basically everything a recruiter would want to see.
That's actually pretty smart.
Right. It's like a targeted marketing tool for athletes.
Makes sense. Gotta stand out somehow.
All right, and then there's jingle creation.
Jingle creation.
Yeah, they offer original jingles for businesses.
Do they have in-house musicians?
It sounds like it.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah, they handle the production, mixing, mastering, everything.
Wow, they really do offer a lot.
They even sell original beats with full commercial use rights.
Smart move. Businesses need good audio branding.
Exactly.
Okay, and then they have digital branding for products.
Yeah, this one's interesting.
What does that involve?
Well, it seems like they can help with logo design,
Okay.
branding materials, and even producing physical items.
Physical items? Like what?
They mention coasters, glasses, apparel.
So they're not just digital, they're going into the physical world too.
Yeah, it's like they're bridging the gap between digital and physical branding.
Interesting.
So they can help you create a consistent brand experience across the board.
That's pretty comprehensive.
Yeah, they're really trying to cover all the bases.
I'm impressed.
Me too. All right, so that covers most of their services, but there's still the elephant in the room.
Oh yeah, the mysterious horsing around estates.
We'll get to that after the break. Stay tuned, folks. This is where things get really interesting.
Sounds like it.
So horsing around estates, it's like a ghost town on their website.
Yeah, no trace of it anywhere.
But we have these notes describing it as a specialized real estate agency for horses.
For horses?
Horses, like equestrian properties and stuff.
Huh, that's pretty niche.
Right. It's so out of left field compared to their other offerings.
Maybe it's something they're still developing.
Possibly. Like a future service they're not ready to announce yet.
Yeah, could be.
But it seems weird not to even hint at it on their side.
I mean, wouldn't you want to generate some buzz?
Exactly. Maybe they're just playing it super close to the chest.
Trying to build anticipation for a big reveal.
Yeah, or maybe it's even more strategic than that.
Yeah. What do you mean?
What if it's like a secret service?
A secret service?
Like they only mention it to clients who they think might be interested in horses.
Oh, I see.
So it's like this exclusive under-the-radar thing.
That's actually pretty clever.
Right. A way to target a very specific market.
And show off their ability to cater to niche needs.
Exactly.
Okay, but what if it's not a separate service at all?
Interesting thought. Go on.
What if it's just a part of their existing real estate marketing efforts?
So they're not just branding products, they're branding properties too.
Exactly.
And horsing around estates is like their specialty within that.
Yeah, they're positioning themselves as experts in equestrian real estate.
It's a way to showcase their capabilities in a very specific niche.
And it ties back to their whole digital-physical blending thing.
Right. They're not limited to just one or the other.
They're creating a seamless experience across the board.
So we've got a future service, a secret service, a specialized real estate arm.
The possibilities are endless.
But the real question is, why all this secrecy?
Yeah, what's the motive behind keeping it so hush-hush?
Are they intentionally trying to create an air of mystery?
Or are they just waiting for the right time to make a big splash?
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
This is what I love about these deep dives. There's always something unexpected.
Right. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion.
And finding something surprising underneath.
Exactly. And this whole horse around estates thing really highlights the importance of paying attention to the details.
Yeah, sometimes the most interesting stuff is hidden in plain sight.
It's a reminder that there's always more to uncover, more to learn.
And the business world is constantly evolving. Companies are always experimenting with new ideas.
So we need to stay curious and keep an open mind.
Exactly. Never stop questioning, never stop exploring.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Digi-Cardzz,
Yeah.
I kind of want to step back and look at the big picture.
Okay.
I mean, they're offering such a weird mix of services.
Right.
What do you think that says about, like, the future of business?
Well, it definitely shows that companies are breaking down traditional boundaries.
Like, they started as a digital marketing agency, but then they added ATM services, gardening.
Stuff that doesn't seem to fit at all.
Yeah, but when you think about it,
Yeah.
they're targeting a very specific type of client.
Oh, you mean business owner?
Right. People who are looking for a one-stop shop.
Makes sense. They need a lot of different things.
Exactly. They need branding, marketing, operational tools, maybe even some passive income streams.
So Digi-Cardzz is trying to be that all-in-one solution.
That's what it looks like.
That's an interesting strategy.
So do you think this is the future of business?
I mean, it's definitely a trend we're seeing.
Right.
More and more companies are diversifying their offerings, trying to appeal to a wider customer base.
But is there a risk of spreading themselves too thin?
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Like if they try to do too much,
They might lose focus on their core strengths.
and the quality of their services could suffer.
Yeah, that's a real danger.
So they need to be careful, make sure their offerings actually align with their expertise.
Yeah, they can't just chase every trend.
Right. Like
Right.
their digital athlete cards. That seems like a good example of targeting a niche market.
Yeah, and using technology to solve a specific problem.
Exactly. So it's not just about offering more.
Right.
It's about offering better.
More targeted solutions.
So what can we, like the average person,
Yeah.
what can we learn from Digi-Cardzz?
I think the biggest takeaway is to be open to new possibilities.
Okay.
Don't get stuck in your old ways of thinking.
Like, don't assume a company can only do one thing,
Exactly.
because the lines between industries are blurring.
And companies are getting more creative.
Digi-Cardzz is a perfect example of that.
With all their different services.
And their mysterious horsing around estates.
It shows that they're willing to push boundaries.
And that's something we should all be paying attention to.
Yeah, the business world is constantly evolving.
And those who are willing to adapt will be the ones who succeed.
So stay curious.
Keep learning.
And don't be afraid to try new things.
Great advice. Well, that's all the time we have for our deep dive into Digi-Cardzz.
Wow, that was fascinating.
Yeah, they're a pretty unique company.
Definitely one to keep an eye on.
So until next time, folks, keep exploring and keep diving deep.